Hello and welcome to the Tophet Alliance Church update for the August 20th weekend. As I write this update, the city of Yellowknife is being evacuated due to wildfires. Last week we read of the devastation caused by the fires in Hawaii. So I ask you to pray for all those who have been affected by fires worldwide. Looking at our church and what's happening this week, the most famous Old Testament passage of Scripture is Deuteronomy 6, 4-5. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. Sadly, God's people through the ages have failed to follow that greatest commandment. And much of the Old Testament describes that failure. The message this week is going to profile one shining exception, and that's King Josiah. Looking ahead, Sunday school starts on September 17th. I'm glad that children can participate together in the worship service with their parents, but I'm also glad for a teaching time that they can have at their own level. If you're able to volunteer as a teacher or helper for upcoming Sunday school, let Kim Ralston know. Teachers and helpers are scheduled on a 3-week rotation. And in preparation for that, we're going to have a training session following the service for teachers and helpers on August 27th. We could use a little bit of help just to get the church into the best shape possible for the fall. If you would be able to take on doing some deep cleaning of one room, maybe a kitchen or bathroom or nursery or play and toy room, that would be a great help. We're looking for volunteers to sign up to clean one or more rooms that could be completed any time in the next month, preferably before September 8th, but whenever works best for you. Talk to Pauline or Alicia and let them know what room you might be willing to clean. Our fall kickoff is going to be on September 10th. The burgers, hot dogs, buns, condiments, juice will all be provided. If you could bring a salad or dessert to share, that would be great. And this year we're going to hold some outdoor games that everyone can participate in. So bring bocce ball or croquet or beanbag toss or any other outdoor games that you have. And invite a friend and we'll enjoy our kickoff Sunday together. The message this week continues in our series on great stories. This week it's called One of a Kind. The stories of Israel's kings isn't pretty. After David and Solomon established the kingdom, the nation split in two. All 19 kings of the north were bad. Only 8 of the 20 kings of the southern kingdom of Judah were good. But King Josiah was a notable exception. You can read his story in 2 Kings 22:1 through 23:25. He's described this way. Never before had there been a king like Josiah who turned to the Lord with all his heart and soul and strength, obeying all the laws of Moses, and there has never been a king like him since. By the time Josiah became king, the nation had strayed far from God. As we highlight his life, we will consider what it means to turn to God with all our heart when we live in a culture that's far from God. Thanks for taking the time for this update. Thanks for joining either online or in person Sundays at 10 or later on our YouTube channel. Take care. God bless.